too, interesting enough.
So 7 straight points for Purdue, and all 7 of their points have come from the senior lawyer. Jack Benter has checked into the game, first time for Matt Painter. This is Donaldson, big shot. Just seems like every time there's a moment where they need something, Donaldson steps into that breach.
And that's what Matt Painter focused on with our conversation with him beforehand. But notice on that shot out, he's so good at getting the defender on the backside, and then he knows he can pull right up. Won't be able to get to him.
Lawyer probing, looking for a hole. Timo Malovitz has checked into the game. We didn't see.
Ridiculous how good they are.
One of the truly great all-time playmakers in college hoop history. So we crossed the 13-minute mark. Henderson and Clough with a rip.
See how they tried to force him down the left side just then?
See the Boilermakers looking at their defensive scouting report. Now trying to take advantage at the other end.
Looking for the switch. They got it again right now. Now watch Smith will try to pick somebody apart because you know he has the small versus big advantage for him.
Smith sizes up Malovitz, finds his spot, elevates. Offensive rebound, Clough. Lawyer from deep.
That's all set up. Because he moved from the right corner and followed the ball, he made it much easier for him to be in a position to get that kick-out catch.
Lawyer's got 10 of the 13 points for Purdue during this spurt. Big moment here for the Hurricanes. They need something with their offense. Renew. Can they get their star going? Spins, working against Benter, leans up.
They want. They're hoping that eventually they fall.
Hurricanes in the dance for the first time since that magical run to the Final Four 3 years ago in 2023 under the great Jim Larinaga, who, of course, stepped down from the program midway through last season. And they're no doubt watching and still rooting on his boys. Shot clock at 7. Kaufman ran hands to Smith. Benter, high pass, Kaufman-Renn fading away and hits nonetheless.
I was going to say, Spirit, that was excellent defense by Miami, and they got Kaufman-Renn out about 3 feet further than what he wanted.
Boy, beautiful pass. Allen in for the diver on the play. Renew with the finish.
And Renew just then, he's had 2 of those going to the basket previous to that he did not put away. So from a Miami perspective, good to see that one go down.
So Malik Renew gets his first field goal. Anytime Kaufman-Renn gets his first miss, 4 or 5.
Notice the way Smith just set him up in stride, though, again.
Here comes Donaldson, drives Henderson, slashes in and finishes point blank. Henderson, the emerging player, the freshman out of Houston, Texas.
And he showed us something the other night, too, where his 15 points on 7 for 15 shooting against Missouri. I just love the way he plays. He plays hard. He uses that body at 6'6", 240. He knows how to bump people.
Smith's going to launch deep a 3. So we come up on the midway point of this first half.
You have a little understanding of that game, don't you?
Not much more than you. Henderson comes around the screen, elevates, and hits. He was 7th among ACC freshmen in scoring this year, just under 14 per. And just like that, Jim, we got a 1-point game.
Yeah, and Jay Lucas said that when he started this year, he looked like a freshman, and he has progressed so much that he doesn't look like a freshman anymore. And those last 2 possessions give you an indication of just how well he's developed.
This is Omer Meyer, the freshman from Tel Aviv, Israel, into the game for the first time.
With a late 3-on-2 here.
Numbers out. Turn back. Gicarri Harris sends it into the seats.
I'm not sure Allen did a real good job of understanding that he had a wing player on the right and a trailer behind him. He goes against 2 guys. That block shot is obviously the part of that play with Harris, but if Lawyer doesn't stand in front of Allen and slow him down, then you don't get that shot block from behind.
Harris, the sophomore from Atlanta, disruptive defender, showing you what he can do even in the transition D there. Donaldson against Kaufman-Renn. Henderson in the paint. Tony Padilla blows the whistle here, and he's going to say 3-second Miami turnover. So the 3rd Miami miscue Here's Jay Lucas. What a job he has done. 37-year-old rookie head coach.
Totally different set. Without Smith handling the ball outside. Once again, looking for the post, but look where he catches it.
Kaufman, a little bit of a mismatch, takes Henderson to the box. Too easy.
Yeah, it sure is. He's getting 1 or 2 bounces if you're going to give him that. Even if he catches the ball 12 feet away, by giving him a couple of bounces, he's going to be 7 feet away and make that shot.
True Washington, little Euro step, misfires in tight. And at this end of the floor, Miami has a Trey Kaufman-Renn problem.
We sure do.
He's already in double digits with 10. He's 5 of 6.
Nice look with a good step in.
Harris off the broken play. Boy, he got Donaldson to.
Hero is that they have shooters on the perimeter. So if you release double team, he's good enough to kick it out to his shooters.
Every bracket buzzer and every buzzer beater. CBS Sports HQ has your tournament highlights plus wall-to-wall coverage across the sports world, streaming free 24/7. That's what makes this Purdue team so deadly. It's never been about their offense. As skilled and efficient as a team there is in the country. Some of the defensive
throw shooter just puts 2 away.
Just a reminder where these two teams sit. Winner moving on to take on Texas. 9 straight for the Boilermakers.
Trying to get Renew. That's a step. Good work by Royer. He stepped right in the path of Renew, who's thinking about putting the ball on the floor and then trying to kick it to the corner. Watch him stumble just a little bit. Royer here and doesn't get the foot down quick enough. Then he really had Allen wide open in the corner, too, for his 3-point shot.
So 7 turnovers apiece. A little bit of a precarious moment here for Miami. 9 straight for Purdue. 5-point game. Smith.
He's getting the shot he wants right there, too. That little 12-foot pull-up. He's very, very good at that. And setting himself up against the defender usually, but now he's 1 for 7 from the floor.
Jim, you can't hope for anything better if you're a defense trying to slow that young man down. Braden Smith, 1 of 7 from the field, 4 assists. So Miami desperately tries to hold him in check. There's the drought for the Hurricanes. Who do they turn to for offense right here?
I think they're happy getting Renew catching the ball out there to start. Let's see if they can slide him to the basket for a post-up. He's got a mismatch with Royer on the right side.
Washington sizes up Kaufman-Renn. Couple of fakes. Kaufman-Renn didn't bite. Henderson, big shot. With the shot clock down to 2. How big has Henderson in this game?
I think he is just flat out terrific after watching him the other night, Friday night, and then again here this afternoon. He's a terrific player.
12 points for Henderson. Underneath, and there's the rip by the freshman. Poked away by Harris from the back. That negated the break. Washington looking for a seam. And they're going to reset here to Donaldson. 1 possession game in St. Louis as we play early stages second half. Renew. Oh, Uday unable to fit.
He puts the 1 out of 2.
A second with John.
Bureau, C.J. Cox, according to a Purdue official, is questionable to return with a leg injury. He's in the back right now doing some light running, trying to get loose. But C.J. Cox, questionable to return with a leg injury, Spiro.
All right, that's the best possible news with how that thing looked, at least initially.
Right, especially if he's running around trying to get back into this game.
Kaufman-Renn, Washington coming to help. Harris from deep. Only a 34% three-point shooter. And the sophomore from Atlanta knocks it in.
Yeah, but with Cox inside, the intended to, it's great that somebody can step up and hit a shot, because that's what Cox did in the first half of this game.
The Boilermakers, Jim, are 7 of 11 from deep. Shot clock at 7. This is Washington.
Likes to go left, force him right.
Into the corner.
Side. I don't know, it just didn't make sense on that one because Washington was going to the right corner.
Jay Lucas, can he push the right buttons against this heavily favored Purdue side? Number 2 seed in the West region. Smith, little pocket pass. Kaufman-Renn sent back. Uday with the long arm of the law.
Well defended. They got Smith going to his left that trip. Playing that a little differently now.
Washington looking for someone. It's renewed mid-post. Smith picks his pocket. Sets up Lawyer. Hard fake. Nice close by Henderson. So we're moved inside of the 14-minute mark. Brady Smith still trying to get his shot going. He's now 1 of 8 from the field. Washington slithers into the paint. We're going to get a reach-in foul.
Yep, somebody got him. Lawyer.
Watch whip-around coverage of all men's games with Fast Break, presented by Home Depot in the NCAA March Madness Live app. So the foul charge to Lawyer. 3 team fouls aside with 13:25 remaining.
A little isolation. Back to him.
Washington elevates short. Offensive rebound, Uday starting to put his imprint on this game.
Hold on to that pretty strongly. Didn't get it stripped.
Renew too much. Washington sneaks in.
There's a good pass.
Donaldson is it 3 times for a jump? Yes!
That was a great pass, Spiro, because there was a lot of traffic underneath. And when you get in trouble on the left side, just a little off center, you want to go to the corner first on the right side or come back out to the middle. Well executed play there to finish it off on a broken play, actually.
See the offensive glass work from Miami. 8-3 on the offensive board. Smith, boy, unable to thread the needle. Excellent defense.
That Clough wide open, too. Could have got a bounce pass to get that through.
9th Purdue turnover matches their season average. Smart pass. Henderson turned back. Excellent recovery. Donaldson's going to pull. Fight for it. And it's off that Matt Painter bench. So available, and we'll see if he checks back into the game.
Yeah, and I wonder if Matt makes that decision based on what the scoreboard looks like in the next 2 or 3 minutes, assuming that he's okay to play.
So Donaldson, 1 of 2, cuts it to 7. And now the Hurricanes going to lean on their defense. Brady Smith.
Trying to get that ball in deep.
12 back out to Smith. 6 to shoot. Smith sealed off Henderson. Well played. Clough underneath. Clough just brilliant.
You know, the good teams, in my opinion, on the offensive end, are willing to pass the ball 1 or 2 times when the shot clock gets down to 5 or below.
Washington left it short. Fight for it. And earlier,
the ball actually hit the line just then?
Jim, I think you're right. I didn't see it from our vantage point.
Obviously a momentum possession right here from Miami.
That was Braden Smith's 6th turnover. Renew underneath, creating space. Big shot for Miami.
And that was after a fumble just then as he was going towards the basket. He fumbled it. Braden Smith thought he had a chance to deflect that ball away from him. Came up just a touch short.
Purdue has made everything difficult for Renew. He's got 12 points. Here comes Lawyer. A little bit of contact, and Tony Pitt. And he's got 20.
A smooth 22, wasn't it? 6 or 7. Shooting that ball just really well.
Donaldson. Big possession right here for the Hurricanes. Allen looking for some daylight. Poked away. It was Lawyer.
Give it to Smith.
Smith all by himself. Big sequence for the Boilermakers.
Well, Miami has turned into a little stagnant offense around the perimeter. Not really looking for anything down on the blocks. I think they're going to go to Renew and have somebody set a screen for them. There's the screen out front, but they go away from him.
Jay Lucas only has 1 timeout, so he's got to be diligent.
They're just not going by anybody out here, Spiro. They're going around the horn.
Renew jab steps for the shoot. Donaldson. Monster stick back. Boy, with the Hurricanes staggering back onto the ropes, Henderson trying to will him back. 18 for the freshman. That cuts it to single digits, 4.5 left.
Yeah, and they know that this is an opportunity to get a real good look here if they can.
Lawyer, boy,
right back to the line. But get it down there and start making something happen with it instead of... There you go, there's a little bump right there, so that worked.
Be a significant second-round upset here in St. Louis.
And they come with a little pressure, good hands. That might be Miami ball.
Touched it last.
Yep.
So Lucas dials up the full court press, and it pays off.
Yeah, watch this little nice hands by Henderson again out front. Yep, inside hand, definitely got it. Keep in mind, this is where they usually have Cox on the floor, too.
Right, exactly. Shot clock at 20.
He's got to get this in right now.
Oh, Oscar Clough. Those big mitts.
You get Courtney Green on that, right? In the belly. That's a little cleaner that time.
Here comes Renew, full extension, missed it.
Wow, somebody just took it away from him.
Where's Harris? Working in the crowd. And again, that Purdue defense, that's been the question. Will they be good enough defensively? As we cross the 4-minute mark now left in regulation.
So it's slip cut. He doesn't go to the basket with it, though.
Kaufman, Wren, the leader, got it!
Another delivery by Smith. And a little bit of a delay pick and roll type pop there for Kaufman, Wren.
New going glass. It's a strong man finish.
And he's got to get the touches. Because what will happen right now is Purdue will kind of half sit on the ball, take a lot of time off. When they decide to go at about the 15-second mark, they'll get into their sets. Right about now, it's under 15 they're waiting right now.
But there's no other point guard you'd rather have with the ball in his hands in this kind of a moment. Little pocket pass, pick and roll, Kaufman, Wren, a spin, missed it short. Donaldson on the push.
We have to go all the way down here with this one.
Henderson, Washington streaking in on the trail. Heady play by Henderson.
It sure was. It worked, because he was going to be in trouble if he tried to go to the basket with that.
Well, that young man doesn't play like a freshman, does he? Lawyer feeds Clough. Clough on the push. They're going to get first missed free throw for Purdue. 15 of 16. 8-point lead. Here comes Renew inside.
A good touch pass.
Let's check in with John.
Well, guys, Matt Painter just told his team two major things. We have to rebound, and we also can't turn the ball over. We do those things, we're in good shape, Spiro.
Yeah, and they've got to defend, too, John. That's one of the other things, you know, throughout the course of the last month or so. Matt has always said, you know, we could score, but our defenses really need to be tweaked. And so they have to figure that out coming down the last 2 minutes and change here.
Lawyer skips it. Smith elevates. Well short. Kaufman, Wren. He got it. Timeout.
Shooting day 3 for 12, also with his 7 turnovers, which is a season high this year. Oh, that's a lazy pass.
Big takeaway for Miami as we hit the 2-minute mark.
Got to go now. You got to be quick but smart.
Washington handling, running the point for Jay Lucas into the corner, gets it back.
This is where the guards can be dangerous, especially this guy Donaldson.
Into the corner. Henderson lost the handle, and Harris with the rip. Critical giveaway by the Hurricanes. And really the first mistake Henderson has made. He's been tremendous in this game. 90 seconds.
Watch the poise of Smith now. See if he can take it under control and make a good decision. Henderson's pretty good defender, though.
Boy, can feel the urgency in this building. Braden Smith looking for some daylight. Trey Kaufman. Renew got a fingertip on it. As Miami dials up its defense. Boy, Washington may have gotten away with steps.
Yeah, Matt Painter thought it was a walk also.
Donaldson spins, walking a tight
nice catch.
Uday, no. Washington lays it in. And here comes Miami. Is can they get the win?
If there's a lane to the basket, why not?
Donaldson, no. Uday. Extra possession, 43 seconds. Washington. They come up empty. Kaufman, Wren to Smith. He's back a little bit, a couple of years ago, that run to the Final Four. What kind of script is this team going to write? Up 8.
Need the quick hitters here, obviously.
Donaldson will elevate way too much. Harris tracks it down. And now full desperation mode for Miami.
That's even a better guy to get the ball to right there with Loyal. They're going to foul. Yep, there you go.
Donaldson's going to take